Miguel and I are here at Yerba Buena Center for Apple's new iPad launch today. Miguel, what'd you think?
Well, Apple, the new iPad looks the same as the old iPad. It's faster, sharper image, a lot of new goodies, and I think they've done what they needed to do to stay ahead of the competition.
You know, someone emailed me during the event and said, so what's the deal with the new iPad? And I responded, more. And the response came back, come on, tell me more. I was like, well, that is it. It's more. It's more than the last one. Now, this is almost the exact conversation you and I had in October when they released the iPhone 4S. It wasn't a new form factor. It looked the same as the last one, but it had lots of new gizmos. You and I weren't sure how it was going to do, and they sold 37 million iPhones in the following quarter.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we had this debate, is it enough? Is it enough innovation? If you look at the tablet market, it's a little bit different than the phone market in that there is no competition. The competition is so far behind that, you know, they added some cool stuff to this one, and they are miles ahead of anyone. One thing I found interesting, there was a lot of speculation going into today, is this going to be the iPad 3? Is it going to be the iPad HD? It's just the new iPad.
Neither.
And I asked Phil Schiller about it, and he said, we just don't like to be predictable. But if you think about it a little bit, this is what they did with iPods. There's no iPod 2 and 3 and 4 and 4S and whatnot. It's just the iPod, and it's a new generation. And it seems like they're going with that, with the iPad.
I find it intriguing that Apple is not doing away with the iPad 2 in introducing the new iPad. Remember, when iPad 2 came out, iPad 1 went away, which is the standard Apple device technique. They're keeping the 2, and they're going to have it at a lower price point, which means with the iPad, they're now following their strategy that they have with the iPhone, which is to have, and I think Cook used the expression, or Schiller, I don't remember which, something for everyone. That's a big deal because Apple has traditionally been really expensive. You got to really want this, and if you can't afford it, you're probably not an Apple customer.
Right. And it's also a big deal because think about competition. If somebody's trying to enter the market, they can try to make something as good as the iPad, which is hard, or they can go cheaper, and now going cheaper is increasingly hard.